Alright guys, as you may know what happened around 1 year ago during Valentine's Day, I just got myself a copyright strike for uploading a Coin Master video. Now, eventually I just typed it out and just say this: would the Coin Master videos on YouTube give you a copyright strike? My answer is yes. Well, thanks to Coin Master, apparently what I was gonna say is I'm not really going to show you what happened to this guy's video, but I'm gonna tell you something about it, alright? So eventually, this guy apparently got himself a copyright strike for uploading a Coin Master video. So as you may know about this game, Coin Master is actually a game. It's a video game. It's on Android and iOS. The game was actually released in 2010, so eventually it became the most popular game. But there are some glitches and there's some raids. You can just raid people's villages once you get the pig, and you can just attack the villages once you get the Thor Ragnarok hammer. Now eventually guys, this apparently does give you a copyright strike. So eventually Moon Active did give you a copyright strike. And once you get a copyright strike, it will result in the video getting removed and the channel will receive a strike. So if you get like 3 copyright strikes for the account, it may be subjected to termination, like that. Now eventually this guy apparently uploaded a Coin Master. It was actually, the content was actually found between these time frames. So eventually what you could do is you can just go to copyright school and do nothing, If you like get the answers all right for copyright school, you can seriously not get a copyright strike. You can press retraction and submit counter notification. But deleting the video will not remove the strike. Even though I deleted the video, I managed to save myself from these copyright strikes, like that. So eventually there was actually an active copyright strike, and this one was actually like when you install this kind of game, you have to be very careful. Ask yourself, will this one give you a copyright strike? You could get a copyright strike because it will actually be detected when it's deleting the ID, like that. Some gameplays do give you copyright strike if you don't follow the rules, so you guys need to be very careful when you upload something, especially Coin Master. Coin Master is actually legit, but it has like a part of a human script to prove that they are not a robot. So even though I used my Facebook account to use this, but that one was actually an initial release date. So on December of 2010, the game was actually released, but I didn't play the game until 2017. So I've been playing Coin Master for 5 years actually, beating my friend Chloe. For right now, I'm actually at village 171. And Chloe was actually like stuck at the beginning, like village 143. Even though her village was badly destroyed, there was actually like nothing we can just do to fix it, like I don't know what's happening, but I think the reason why is because she doesn't have like enough spins, I do believe it's the answer. If I'm not really mistaken, it could be the answer, So Coin Master was actually a game. It was actually a single game. The developer is Moon Active, which was actually in Tel Aviv, Israel. So there's actually another game called Pet Master. It's similar to Coin Master, but Pet Master does have a raccoon in it. So eventually what I was gonna say is that just be careful when you're uploading some videos, especially with gameplay videos. Just check and see if it just produced like a copyright strike, like that. If you cannot upload the video, always check and see if there's actually copyright, Games can be really copyrighted, but sometimes they will just take the movie or video without permission down. So eventually, you have to have YouTube copyright music when playing. So eventually, it is legal to actually have streaming video games. if it falls under the fair use of copyright law, I would just say it's safe to do it, you know. So what games can you not play? What games can you not play and upload on YouTube? Like that. So eventually, you can upload anything like any gaming as long as it's yours. So eventually, what games you can post on YouTube? You can post like Minecraft, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, as long as it's not Coin Master, okay? Because Coin Master was actually a game from Israel. So eventually, guys, I don't want to show you this gameplay footage, okay? Anymore is because I don't want to get myself into another copyright strike, and you know what did happen to me. So eventually 1 year ago I did get myself 2 copyright strikes. One was on February 14th, which was on Valentine's Day, and the other was on February 18th, just 4 days after I got my first copyright strike. But luckily I managed to delete all the videos, but it still got me a copyright strike. So I waited 90 days, and after my birthday, my copyright strike was gone, you know, like that. So what I really suggest is that don't install like any games which do break the rules. You know how much I actually checked it? Apparently it says that you can't upload any games which do have a copyright strike. If the copyright strike still goes on for YouTubers, if you like do the same thing again, like upload 1 or 2 more videos, get 2 or 3 copyright strike, boom, your channel's gone immediately. You have to create another one, like a backup channel, you know. Now let me tell you something this straight, okay? So 2 of my friends actually did get a copyright strike, but luckily for them they weren't terminated. So the reason why there was actually like 2 copyright strikes, one of my friends did upload a Star Wars video and it gave them a copyright strike. The other one, I think they uploaded like the Loud House or the Casa Grandes one. Unfortunately, I cannot show you that one, okay? So, it's important to read the copyright strike rules just in case you get into trouble. So eventually, if you get a second strike within 90 days, you probably are not allowed to do the following for 1 week, you know. So if you get the 3rd strike, it will not expire for 90 days. And apparently your channel will be removed in YouTube. So, in order to stay safe, please follow the community guidelines. It will also help you for doing that. Remember to read all of this one. If it breaks the rules and it violates the community guidelines, such as YouTube spam, violence, anything like that could break the rules. Especially for gameplays, you just have to be really careful when uploading them, because you know what happened to you. Now eventually, I don't want to take this thing too far, alright? But definitely what I was gonna say is that it gets worse for every users to get a copyright strike. It is like very sad, you know. I don't know why users are just struggling with it, you know. I don't really kind of know if like a lot of videos do give you copyright strikes or not, but I know Disney and Fox do give you copyright strikes if I'm not mistaken, right? So eventually what I was going to say is that no, I'm not going to show you the video, remember? I don't want to get myself into trouble again like I did last year. So eventually what I was going to say is that yes, there was actually somehow one time I did get like a very bad copyright strike. They took down my video. They took down all of my Coin Master videos like that. It was terrible, you know. Now there was actually a problem, alright? I'm not really gonna lie, okay? Every time when a user uploads like every video they just do see in their mind, it sometimes breaks the rules. Now what I was gonna say is that be careful when you upload this Coin Master video. It could lead you into trouble, or it will let yourself have another copyright strike, or worse, you know. So what I was gonna say is that it's terrible it was sad to see that people just getting a copyright strike. YouTube hasn't been the same like this ever since then. So apparently what I was gonna say, I don't want to get into too much a conclusion, guys. Okay? But anyways, I think that could be all for now, and this is me signing off.